Just imagine a simple and powerful program that focuses not only on curriculum but character. A fun and refreshing approach that captivates not only minds but morals, building integrity in our students as well as their intellect. A proven and revolutionary approach that uses
tiny little insects to teach big lessons.
Excuse me, come back here. Did you just say tiny insects?
Absolutely. It's all the buzz. Along with Honey, my special friend, we take the kids on a fantastic adventure to learn the skills and attitudes that will last a lifetime.
All right then. Carry on. Tell me more.
Just Be is the first ever children's coaching book. The kids follow Honey and I as we explore 12 different life lessons, such as learning how to be myself, be positive, be prepared, be healthy, be on time, and so much more.
Sounds interesting, but does it really work?
Does it work? It's being used by schools all across the nation, and even internationally, with fantastic results. The kids can go at their own pace, being rewarded with a big selection of stickers, as they earn their very own certificate of completion. Plus, you get 2 books in one.
2 books in one?
That's right. Just Be is an English book on one side, but if you flip it over, you have a complete Spanish version as well. This bilingual approach even helps kids learn and appreciate cultural differences and similarities.
I can't imagine that there's any more to this. This sounds too good to be true.
Oh, but there's more. Not only will children love the book, but I have my own website to keep them engaged and entertained at poppyandhoney.com. It's always fun and always changing. But don't just take my word for it.
I've had the opportunity to see firsthand what the results of this program has been, and it is really a remarkable program.
I think the Just Be program is good for a school just because of the life skills that it teaches.
A couple weeks ago, I came in the classroom and I was a little upset over something that had happened in the morning. And one of my kids looked at me, and the lesson that week was be patient. And one of my kids looked at me and said, "It's okay, Mrs. Armato, just take a deep breath and just be, and today you just need to be patient." It's like, okay.
This year I've been working with both 5th graders and 2nd graders, and it's been great working with the 5th graders because I had them in 2nd grade when we began the Just Be program here, and I know the kids very well, and I have seen a difference in their lives, and that is really fun to see. I've seen them grow up.
The world needs help right now, and I believe that the only way to really make it better over the long haul, it's not a quick fix, but over the long haul, the way to make the world better is to change the kids. And that's what this program does.
Well, when I really didn't know about the book, I really didn't even say thank you and give thanks to my parents. But now that I know about it, I say thank you.
For me to be able to see that in the children when we visit the schools or we go to the events, I just know we're doing the right thing. I feel good about it.
Every day in the legislature, we have to deal with the problems that we face in our schools and that we face with students. And many times we try to correct their school programs, whether it's reading, writing, or arithmetic, but we don't really get at the core issues, which is teaching children the importance of character, the importance of loving themselves, the importance of understanding that they are a special person.
I've seen a change in the group that's come up and that's in 5th grade right now. I've seen a huge change with them. Parents have actually spoken to me about the difference it's made in their lives.
And so when I came to Jackson School and learned that the class that I was having had already had the Just Be program, I knew that that curriculum was part of the reason that they are such a wonderful class.
It just, it just warms your heart. You know, when you go to the schools and you see the kids and you see how this has helped them, there's nothing better. There's nothing better.
But tell me, who put this amazing program together?
Let me introduce you to Senor Saul Serna. His own personal experience from humble beginnings in South America through struggle, determination, and his passion for education all laid the foundations for the Just Be program. After earning 2 master's degrees in business and marketing, Saul came to the United States. He has experienced firsthand the rewards of hard work and commitment.
So I came to the United States, and it was very hard because I came with master's degrees and speaking the languages, and I couldn't find a job. So the only job I could find was mopping floors and washing dishes and all that. So I took it, of course, and I worked. And I made a decision very early, since I was in the United States, to become the best busboy, the best waiter, the best cook. I had what I call the W job. You do whatever, whenever, whomever asks you to do it. I was making $3.25 an hour. And I look back and I said, I came here to this country about 15, 16 years ago with $100 to wash dishes and mop floors. Now I'm an executive in the largest real estate corporation in the world. And I was washing dishes and mopping floors, and I think my uniform has changed. I wear nice suits, but my job description hasn't changed. My job description is still the same, is to serve others. I was serving them food in a restaurant, now I'm servicing life lessons and coaching, so I'm still serving. And I think that's what I ultimately define as the purpose of my life, is to passionately serve other people. I start putting my coaching programs based on bees. Based on bees because, bees physically are not supposed to fly. The bees itself are too heavy for the little wings. So physics says that they're not supposed to fly, but see, nobody has told them that. So they do fly, and they do create honey and do all the stuff that they do. So I started to inspire people to believe in themselves, to, like little bees, hey, you can do anything you want.
Because of Just Be, her self-worth has improved. Do you think I could be a marine biologist? Whatever you want to be. Well, how about a senator? Whatever you want to be. And I think she really truly believes that within herself, that she does have the ability, as long as she puts forth the effort to become whatever she wants to become.
A few years ago, I was so focused on coaching corporate people and doing it, and it was great. I transformed a lot of lives, and my programs work really well in these big corporations. But I figured out that there was a bigger need, and it was for children. And I started looking to see if there was any programs for children, coaching for children, and I couldn't find anything about character building and diversity. So I began writing, modeling the same coaching program that I created for executives and for salespeople, with the habits that I was helping them develop and the transformation I was seeing in their lives. So maybe I can write this. So it began, and I wrote the whole book like in 20 some hours, this Just Be book. So now we're closing the gap that corporations can connect with education. So the Just Be program for children is really working so well that now we have corporations looking into adapting some schools and helping us transform how we behave in the schools.
With the passionate belief that every child can achieve anything they aspire to, Saul developed the Just Be curriculum to instill these proven and practical principles.
So tell me, what is the secret to the success of Just Be?
Well, the real magic behind Just Be is the continual application of its 12 fundamental and positive messages. It involves all the key players in a young child's life. The child gets their own book and journal, their teacher gets a teacher's guide, and even their parents receive their very own manual to help them bring the message home. And believe it or not, Just Be gets the older kids to teach and mentor the younger ones.
What age children are involved with Just Be?
Oh, this is where it gets really exciting. The Just Be program begins in the 2nd grade, where each child has their own Just Be book and a workbook with writing and drawing assignments to document and journal their powerful journey through these 12 life-changing lessons. They also have refresher courses in the 3rd and 4th grade. And then, oh, this is exciting.
Then what?
Well, when a child in the Just Be program reaches the 5th grade, they are shown how to model and teach the Just Be program to the 2nd graders. And they actually get time to coach the younger students. It really unifies and brings the school together.
When the 5th graders meet with the 2nd graders, it's kind of natural for younger people to to model themselves after older people and to say, well, they automatically say to themselves, I want to be like that person. That's how I must be that's how I'm going to be when I get to be that old. That's how I want to be.
And I'm mentoring a second grader, and she told me that the Just Be book has changed her life.
Well, is it hard for teachers to implement the Just Be program?
Relax, this is so easy. Every instructor receives a teacher's manual that provides step-by-step lesson plans, as well as guides that show them how they can implement the Just Be program into all aspects of their curriculum, including science, language, social studies, and even math.
So I can't say enough good about this program. I'm a strong believer in the Just Be program, and I have seen that this cost-effective program has had a positive impact on children's lives in building their character, building their self-esteem, and with that, it is changing their academic lives and really making a well-rounded student.
And it just builds them a good foundation for making solid decisions.
And the parents definitely feel that it's made a difference in their family and their lives.
It helps us as a family communicate a lot better. I mean, it brings us together in the night. We do speak 2 different languages in the house, so it helps us learn about what's going on in their school, what programs they're going through, and it helps us interact with them a lot better.
It has impacted me dramatically as a person, because I think we all have a need to give back to our communities. We all want to do well. We want to do good for the other person, and especially as it relates to children.
We don't know how much time we have left, that we just have to do the best we can with what we have right now, and what we have right now is this moment. And I think we can transform the whole world. So that's my ultimate dream, is that we all become connected and have one world that speaks one language, and it's the language of respect and appreciation and compassion for each other.
Well, I must be going. I hope that Honey and I will see you in the pages of Just Be!